Human power of will becomes tested and sometimes overtaken when an authority figure is involved. Any understanding of the phenomenon of obedience must rest on an analysis of the particular conditions in which it occurs. The following features of the experiment go some distance in explaining the high amount of obedience observed in the situation.
So Mike, what we're going to be doing today is testing the effects punishment has on learning.
What do you mean by punishment?
Well, what we're going to do is pick names out of a hat to decide whether the contestants will be a learner or a teacher. The teacher will sit on the opposite side of the booth to the learner and administer a shock through electrodes attached to the learner's wrist when the wrong answers are provided.
That sounds wrong. I don't know how I feel about this.
It's all right. I'll walk you through it. Moving on. We're going to draw names from a hat to decide who will be a learner and who will be a teacher.
Such a way that they will always receive the role of the teacher.
Okay, so you're going to read off this sheet of questions and administer a shock if a wrong answer is given.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
It'll be all right. Please continue and read the first question.
Okay, question 1. What is 13 plus 5 minus 1?
16.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Should I shock him?
Yep, it's okay to shock him now. Turn the dial to the first power level and administer the shock.
Okay. Question 2. Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know, that's not even a fair question.
You know the drill. Next power level.
As the experiment process, the patient also became increasingly stressed, however, continued to shock the learner as the white coat pursued him to do so.
Question 3. I will list 5 colors in order and you will repeat them back in the same order.
Okay.
Red, green, yellow, orange, blue.
Red, green, yellow, blue, orange.
Incorrect.
Now proceed to shock the learner with the next highest level.
I thought this wasn't lethal. It sounds like they're really getting hurt.
This really hurts.
He's fine. Just keep going.
Last question. I really can't feel comfortable with this. I don't want to hurt this guy. What if it stops his heart?
Please just continue and ask the next question.
Okay, final question. This is weird, but...
Have you been a bad boy?
Continue.
He's not answering. I think there may be something wrong.
Administer the shock. The last one will be on full power, triple X.
This is terrible.
Complied with the experimental commands. This outcome was surprising from 2 perspectives. First, from the standpoint of predictions made in the questionnaire described earlier. Here, however, it is possible that the remoteness of the respondents from the actual situation and the difficulty of conveying to them the concrete details of the experiment could account for the serious underestimation of obedience. But the results were also unexpected to persons who observed the experiment in progress through one-way mirrors. Observers often uttered expressions of disbelief upon seeing a subject administer more powerful shocks to the victim. These persons had a full acquaintance with the details of the situation and yet systematically underestimated the amount of obedience that subjects would display.